just putting yourself out there for the world it's hard, but it's very rewarding at the end of the day.
Told you so extra.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome. If you don't know who I am, my name is Reesie. This is my beauty channel where we come to slay, especially on a budget. And if you're new, don't forget to hit that red button down below, turning on your post notifications and hashtagging Reesie Gang down in the comments below. And if you're OG, welcome back, babe. I have another video. It's just gonna be a personal video, something a lot of people have been asking questions about, want to know, like a life update. What am I doing with my life? And just a lot of questions that I need to answer that I got off of my Instagram. If you don't know, follow me on Instagram, LOVERESIE. You already know, Love Reesie, on all platforms. You are probably watching this video because A, you want to be a content creator, a full-time one. B, you want inspiration, some motivation to become an entrepreneur. 3, you're just interested in my life and just continuing on what I'm doing with my life. You've been an OG and you just want to know what's up, girl. You've been gone for a week. And you don't be doing that. You don't be just skipping weeks like that. I know I'm back and I'm gonna be coming hard with content. Like, you don't even understand. Y'all gonna be so tired of seeing my face. If you guys want to know what's going on in my life, how I became a full-time content creator, and the ins and outs, all that, the questions that have been asked that will be answered today, then continue watching. Bye. And now I'm just here with my little hot cocoa. All right, you guys, you are wondering the reason why I quit my job, or just, you know, some inspiration to give to you guys. When I first started my YouTube journey, again, I do have platforms that I've grown all throughout all the other social medias like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Those are the 4 main platforms I have. But I'm trying to grow all these social media platforms, make it a big circle all the way up into my YouTube. Again, I consider myself more of a YouTuber and a content creator than like an Instagrammer or TikToker. But I am growing all those other platforms, guiding them to YouTube. So this video is just basically me about being a YouTuber. So if you guys are wondering all the other social media platforms, let me know down below in the comments. But right now it's about YouTube because that is basically my heart and soul. That's where I put most of my effort and my realness and just my, like, just everything. Like, you actually get to know me through YouTube. All the other platforms are just, you know, cute little content ideas. But YouTube, like, this is where you get to know me. So anyways, I started YouTube a few years ago. I want to say 3 years ago or 2 years ago. I want to say 3 years ago. I started my sophomore/junior year in college, where I was a finance major. I did vlog my whole journey throughout that. I basically vlogged like my whole life. When I first started, I was at 270 subscribers, and I ended up quitting YouTube because I was very insecure in myself. I was insecure in how everybody else was growing that started with me, and how I wasn't making any money and all that. I was in it for the wrong reasons, girl, okay? I was in it for the wrong reasons. Everybody is. So fast forward, when I quit, I was in a really tough predicament because that was when I was very insecure with myself. I was in a very abusive relationship, and I wasn't ready for YouTube. But when I got out of that relationship, I ended up getting manipulated into a pyramid scheme that was for life insurance, which then ended up, even though, you know, pyramid schemes is like bad or whatever, that actual situation in my life taught me that you have to work hard for whatever you want to do, especially as an entrepreneur. When I first graduated from high school and got a corporate job, which was a server position, or like, you know, a host position in the restaurant industry, hospitality, I immediately knew working for someone is not it for me. I can't see myself working for anybody, and I struggled for years, like 6-7 years in college, trying to figure out what to do with my life. oh my gosh, it was so depressing. So basically, back to the pyramid scheme, I was in it and I ended up quitting that and pursuing my YouTube, because I was like, you know what, if I'm trying so hard to get people to come join me, why can't I put that same energy into something for myself and something for that makes me happy and that I can actually, you know, if I like it, I know someone else is gonna like it too. So that's when I went hard, girl. I went so hard, skyrocketed to 600 subscribers, and that's when I got my first wig deal. I got free hair. I was so psyched. I was like, oh, this is actually working. Then I hit a plateau at 600. It was like 700. I was stuck, girl. I was stuck for months. I was posting 4 times, 3 times a week. I was going hard and I was not growing until Bree Hall. If you guys don't know, Bree Hall is another YouTuber. She has so many subscribers. I looked up to her, and one day on one of her videos, she was like, you know, comment down below if you're a creator, where she wanted to shout out small creators. I poured my heart out, girl, in her comments. I was like, I've been posting this, and I'm just very passionate about this. Like, I just poured my whole heart out, and then she seen it and shouted me out, and that skyrocketed me to 1,000 subscribers.
Everything that she was saying in her video, all that good stuff, I'm all here for a positive energy, positive movement. So keep going, girl. Bring us this content. Continue to just shine bright and do everything in your power to just create for the next.
Girl, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, no one can't tell me nothing. I was telling everybody I was a YouTuber, okay? That's when I was going even harder. I started making vision boards. I started writing down my goals every single day. Before, I was in college still, so I would wake up early in the morning, even though I had class at 10. I would take pictures in the morning before 10 o'clock, and because that's when the sunrise was happening, so I was taking all my pictures in the sunrise, and that's when my Instagram started growing, girl. And then boom, 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 fast forward, now I'm at 20,000 subscribers. And really, I was through that point when I hit that 1,000, I was slowly, like, the ball was still heavy, girl. It was still heavy, all the way up to 7,000 subscribers, and that's when I was hitting that plateau again. When you're a YouTuber, you hit a lot of ups and a lot of downs, and those downs be feeling like it's forever. But I believe, I don't know what made me hit 10K. That's when I lost my job. Yeah, so COVID hit, and that's when I lost my job, and I just started, like, you know, posting even more stuff because I had nothing else to do. Unemployment was paying me something good, girl. So I was like, okay, I ain't that mad. I was at 7,000 when I graduated college, and basically I started pumping out content, and that's when I started doing TikTok, and I started pumping out content for TikTok, and that's what skyrocketed me from 10 and then quickly to 20. So I'm realizing the more you grow, the faster you grow. You feel me? That 1,000 to 10,000 period was very slow. It took me almost a year to do it, but now I'm steadily growing, and I feel like the more I put out content, I'm gonna grow fast. I can feel it in my bones, girl. I can feel it in my bones. But yeah, that's basically the numerical sense of where I'm at right now, starting today. And this is actually when I am completely a full-time content creator, even though a lot of people, it's hard for them. Even at 20K subscribers, people are still working their full-time jobs and all that. But me, I was able to make a steady stream of different incomes to where I can support myself full-time now. Last year meaning 2020, that last month, I just been feeling, I was going hard. I had 3 jobs. I had a serving job on the weekends. I had a full-time corporate job, 40 hours. I was for 2.5 months straight, I was working 80 hours a week. I was not sleeping. I was going hard. And now I feel like I'm in a time period where I need to rest, and God was telling me I need to rest. So that's why I quit my job. So I had a question from somebody. Someone put, this is Making Mooney, said, how did you know you were ready to quit? Honestly, I was ready. I don't know. my boyfriend's last manager was telling me I should quit, but I wasn't gonna listen to him. I was like a grinder, girl. I grind. So I decided to keep my 3 jobs, and then I got laid off on my serving job because the COVID hit LA again. And so now I was just doing 2 jobs, which is content creation and working my corporate job. And if you guys want to know more information about my corporate job, check out my last video of my update. But yeah, so my corporate job, they ended up giving me a raise, and I was hyped. I was like, you know what? I could do this job and content creation. Little did I know it was more responsibility and a more toxic environment. The people I was working with were different from the other people that was paying me a little lower, and it was a little bit toxic, and I was kind of being very emotional. Like, I would cry because I would be messing up at my job, and you know, it's something I don't want to do. So if it's something you don't want to do, and you know it's something you don't want to do, you don't put your all into that job. And I think that's what I was doing, and I was messing up a lot of my job, and my boss was getting mad at me, and I just felt like worthless, and she would just make me feel horrible, and I would just be crying, and I'm just like, why am I staying with this job when it's so toxic and it's making me feel depressed? And now I'm making like the household, and just I was getting mean to other people. So I decided to quit, even though I wasn't ready. I decided to quit because I knew God kept telling me there's something. Last month, God was telling me to quit, but I was too money hungry. That's the problem with me. I was getting a little money hungry, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna work to the bone, because this money, I need to collect it. But then the job started getting more and more toxic, and I just couldn't handle it anymore. And it was making me so depressed. The money, it doesn't matter about the money. When you're feeling depressed, it doesn't matter how much money you have, you'll feel like crap still. So anyways, that's what basically made me quit, was the toxic environment. I felt like God was already telling me to quit, to rest. You've been working 3 jobs, 80-hour weeks. Like, I was exhausted. I wasn't having time for myself. I wasn't taking care of myself. I was breaking out a lot. I wasn't eating. I was eating really bad, first of all, gaining a lot of weight, and it was just really, really bad. And I was just like, you know what? God wants me to quit. And I just feel like when I first started YouTube, that's when I really got when I first started YouTube, that's when I really started getting closer to God, because this lifestyle, like content creation and just being your own boss and doing stuff, really is hard. Like, you really had to be your own motivator, your own everything. And without God and without the faith of God, I don't think I would have been able to do it. I would write down every single day just for me to be laser focused, because it's hard. Like, you're your own boss. Like, you can't just, no one's telling you get up because you need to film and then edit and then do this and do that. And I just feel like being able to be in a really good relationship with God and really be in my Bible, it was helping me get through what I need to do. And now it's to the point that I can actually feel and hear him every time a new transition in my period is happening. There's been so much happening in my life that you guys don't know about, and I still keep it secret, but one day I'll open up. But it was just a lot going on in my life, and I want to thank God for like giving me this opportunity to show you guys that it's possible. And even when you're going through a lot of stuff, a lot of excuses that you might have, that you might not be able to do certain things, God has you regardless, period. Like, I was just ready. And then financially, I was ready as well. I do talk about finances a lot on my channel, but financially, I was ready. I was already making enough. I told myself I wanted to make X amount of dollars before I quit, which I didn't, but I do make enough to where I can maintain the lifestyle that I have right now. So It's the Real Shay, shout out to It's the Real Shay. She said, how did you juggle all your jobs plus go to school, boyfriend, be a YouTuber? I'm trying. Girl, let me tell you, I don't know how I did it. I think I think some advice that I can tell you is write down your goals and be laser focused. If your why isn't big enough, you're not going to be able to get out that bed extra 2 hours earlier just so you can take some pictures and film. When I was in school, it was easier. I know when you're in work, it's kind of harder, but when I was in school, it was easier for me to start a YouTube because I was already getting ready and already getting cute. So I just filmed myself already getting cute and getting ready. That's all I did, and basically edited and filmed it. Yes, it was crappy. A lot of people come to me and be like, well, I don't have the right editing. Well, I don't have the right camera. Well, I can't edit. I can't. Girl, have you seen my first video? Hey you guys, it's Love Reesie, known as Charisse. I'm actually coming to you guys. This is my first YouTube video, so I'm super excited and a little nervous. So I got everything written down so I don't be like, going off a topic. A lot of people have been hitting me up on Instagram and Snapchat about my hair or about little things like, oh, you see my first 5-10 videos? I'm still improving. And in order to be a YouTuber, to be anything, you have to put yourself out there, even if you hate it. You have to put yourself out there. If you're gonna post on Monday and you hated that video for Monday, best believe you still gotta upload it. And now you learned your lesson. Okay, I gotta come harder now because the last video I posted wasn't nothing. And that's what I do every single video I do. I try to improve, and that's why the quality keeps getting better and better because I'm putting myself out there. I'm going in front of the stage on the crowd. I'm like, hey, look, this is what I have to offer. Some people hate it. Okay, cool criticism. Okay, cool, I'll take that. Or okay, some people liked it. It's crickets. Okay, that's fine. Nobody commented. That's cool. Next week, let's go. This is gonna be the video. Oh, it's not? Okay, next week is gonna be the video. It's not? Okay, next week is gonna be the video. Keep posting, even if your content sucks. You are going to start improving, and you're gonna actually start leveling up your own content the more you put yourself out there in the world. Like, even if the editing style that you really want the editing style to be is not it in that other video, it's okay, just push it out. I'm not even answering the question, girl. Let me go back. So how I juggled was basically waking up extra early. So basically I would have class at 10 or 11. So I'll wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'll be done by 7 o'clock, and that's when the sun will be rising. And that's when I get photos, video content, all that. Then when I get out of school, I'll edit. I did not go out all the time on the weekends. I was a server on the weekends. So basically what I did Friday, Saturday, Sunday mornings, I would edit or film, post it on Mondays and Wednesdays. That's basically my little content strategy. So if you have extra time within those days, so now that I had a corporate job, I would have my job from 6 to 2:30, and from 2:30 to 5 is when I do my content creation. So 6 to 2 is when I have my job. 2 to 6, I would have my content. I would film my content or whatever, and I'll have it done. Like, I always utilize each minute in the day. Yes, it gets exhausting, but look how it paid off for me and how it paid off for other creators that are even huger. Now they even have more time to film content. Yes, you're gonna have to sacrifice at first. You're gonna have to reap in order to get rewards. Like it says it in the Bible, you have to work. Like, you can't just be like, post a video and wait another month and see, oh, well, I'm not growing. No, you had to put the consistency. I actually had to work. Some people be blowing up after a couple of videos. Me, I gotta work. I had to put out maybe 200 videos a year, every year, just so I can get to the point I'm at now, and I'll do it again. Like, honestly, some people have it like that. Others gotta work hard, and me, I had to work hard. So yeah, that's how I maintained it. How I maintain relationships and boyfriends. I don't have many friends. I have a couple close best friends. I did lose a lot of friends back when I was younger because I wouldn't go out drinking all the time. I would just stay at home and just work on my YouTube videos and stuff, and people didn't understand that, and I lost friends. And I'm like, you know what, good riddance. God will place the people in my life that's gonna stay with me and understands that I gotta work hard. I got a whole nother job to do. But yeah, a lot of my friends were very supportive of it, but I did lose a lot of other friends that were just into too much drinking and partying and all that. I did do drinks and parties and stuff. I don't know. When I was younger, I was able to balance all of that. I was able to go out to the clubs, film, go to school, go to work, all that. I think I just utilized every single hour in the day. And I wouldn't go to sleep until like 3 o'clock in the morning, wake up at 6, do it all over again. So if you're young, just utilize your youngness. But if you're older, definitely minimize going out. Just minimize going out. We're already on lockdown. You shouldn't be going out anyways. You should not be going out anyways, girl. There's other questions I want to answer, but I'll probably do a part 2. Let me know down below if you guys want to do a part 2. But I'm just going to answer questions that's dealing with me quitting my job. Rose_Nuji. She put, how do you stay motivated? How did you grow your followers? How I stay motivated? I was basically in my word. I was reading the Bible. I was watching motivational videos. I would watch other YouTubers explain their growth process. I would research galore. I would research every single thing you could do with growing your following. Research every single thing, how to expand and be better at creating content. I would study the heck out of the bigger creators that I looked up to. I would keep posting videos. When I first started, a lot of people did not comment on my stuff, so I felt like I was talking to a brick wall. How I stay motivated was basically writing down every single thing, writing all my goals. I have books, like this is my 4th book, Fields. I just started on it, but I write my goals. I write my weekly and monthly goals, what I need to do. I basically focus, instead of focusing on growing your followers, which yes, it's already hard to not focus on it, but what I really prioritized was improving my content, because when your content is bomb, no matter who sees it, they're gonna be like, dang, like, she's doing that, like, you know. So just always level up your content, focus on that instead of focusing on your growth strategies, because that's going to make you feel very depressed and really down on yourself, and start looking at other people and start comparing yourself to other people, and we don't like that. So that's what I do, is try to level up my content to stay motivated. Putting my phone away. I love editing. I think that's the reason why I'm still doing YouTube consistently after all these years, is because I love editing. You have to love editing. So maybe start putting more of your effort into editing your videos and putting your phone away. So when you're focusing on yourself, and improving yourself and editing and listening to your voice and all that, it's gonna help you grow as a person. It's gonna, yeah. So basically, yeah, I think that's all I did. How I grew my followers, being social, I guess. Being social, improving my content, posting content all the time. You're your biggest supporter, you're your biggest fan. So self-promote every single day. That's all I could say with growing followers and all that, because YouTube is where I really naturally grew, and that's only because I consistently uploaded. So yeah. So Butterbean said, maybe a video working for someone to working for myself, what it takes and what it took for me to work for myself. I think it just took my grind. Like, it took listening to God, listening to God and being laser focused in my own path. Being serious with content creation, with talking to brands. I don't reach out to brands. A lot of people ask me, well, how do you get these brand deals? I don't reach out to them. I just tag the brands in my post. If I like the brand, I'm gonna tag the brand in the post, and that's where they see me, and that's what makes them contact me. TikTok is a really good social media platform where brands can recognize you, so I'm always raving about TikTok and how you should just hop on that. That's where brands like to see you. They like video content. They don't care about Instagram. So yeah. So this is a question by Victoria Hadithi. She asked me, how do you plan your TikTok videos? I don't plan it at all. I just post it whenever. I don't even post a schedule. I just let it go. What I really focus on with TikTok, which I did say I was going to do more videos about other content creation, but I wanted to tell you this up right now. I don't plan anything for TikTok. It's very organic with me. Whatever I'm feeling, I'm just gonna do it. I study TikTok a lot. I can tell what is trending because I'm on TikTok so much that I know what's gonna trend. I hop on the trend fast, and just that's when I know certain things are gonna blow or not, because I know I'm a creative person, and if you're creative on TikTok, your videos are gonna go up regardless. Like, that's what someone once so my boyfriend used to work at a job where a dude used to work for TikTok. I think he still does work for TikTok, but my boyfriend showed the dude my TikTok videos, and he was like, tell her to keep going because she's gonna blow up. And that's what I did. I kept going, and now I blew up a little bit. I'm not like huge, but he just told me to keep going. It's gonna blow up. TikTok favors very creative people, and yeah, just don't post in bikinis and show too much skin, and you'll be good. And that's exactly what he said, and that's exactly what I did. And boom, I blew up. So that's something for TikTok, even though I wasn't supposed to be talking about TikTok. But yeah, there's other questions. I'll probably do a part 2. Let me know down below what you would like to know about on any other social media platforms. But this one was about YouTube and how I grew and what made me feel like quitting. I want to thank each and every one of you for just supporting me and seeing my growth. Like, oh my gosh, I was so shy. I'm a little shy. I was so shy and timid, and I'm just, just excited for what the future has for me. And I want you guys to join with me, learn. We're all learning at this point. It's not like I know what I'm doing fully. Everything is trial and error. Just putting yourself out there for the world it's hard, but it's very rewarding at the end of the day. So thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, girl, and share with your sisters, brothers, cousins, whatever, if they feel like they want to be a content creator. Maybe this can inspire them. And yeah, bye. I really love you guys. Bye.